What's up, mamas? I'm Rebecca. You're watching the Reseller Mom Show. Thank you for joining me today for a very interesting video. I've had a couple people ask me how I handle shipping on Mercari, and I know it can be troublesome and sometimes expensive if you're doing it through Mercari, given their increased prices on their shipping labels. And if you do it yourself, it can be a little time consuming and maybe a little bit confusing, but it definitely can be done and can save you a lot of money. Excuse me. So what I thought I would do today is show you actually how I do my shipping for Mercari on my own through PayPal and through the multi-order shipping, whatever it's called, and just share with you how you can do it on your own without having to use the Mercari labels. And that way it will be cheaper for you. Like I said, it's a little time consuming, but if you only have a couple of sales a day on Mercari, it's not too bad. I only have a handful of sales usually a day on Mercari, if that. And so it's really not that bad. And the shipping savings comes up. I appreciate the shipping savings. And also, there's a tip I have for you at the end that I think is very beneficial. In addition to saving money on the actual label, there's another financial benefit to your business as well that I'm going to share with you at the end. So if that sounds good to you, stay through the video. I'm going to do the best I can. I wanted to share my screen with you, but there's too much customer information or my information that I don't want to share. I don't know how to blur things, so I had to take screenshots through every single screen, do things on my phone to it, like erase it, and then share with you the actual photos. So I hope this goes well. Please bear with me. It's not the most tech savvy, but it's what I have, but the information is good. Trust me. And again, I have that information at the end that I think will be valuable to you. The goal with Mercari is, I think, free shipping is the best way to do it. So if you're having success charging for shipping, that's good for you. But for me, the only way I've ever found success on Mercari is by offering free shipping. And so you obviously have to set up your listings if you want to try this method the front way. So again, I'm not going to show all of that. You know how to set up your listings on Mercari if you're listing on Mercari. If you don't, I'm sure there's a tutorial on how to list on Mercari. But so what I do is I set my listing for free shipping, and then I select the ship on your own method. Now, I would not do this until you're comfortable with this method and you know that it's going to work for you. So don't go changing all of your listings over until you've kind of figured this out. Otherwise, just keep using the Mercari labels. I find, though, that you can save about $1 per item by doing it yourself versus using their shipping label for most packages. So what I'm going to do is take you through my process. Usually I open up the Mercari window and then I open up PayPal. And I'm not sure if the only reason why I can do this is because I have a PayPal business account or not. I set that up so long ago, I don't remember. But I do have a PayPal business account. If you do not have access to what I'm going to show you, maybe call PayPal and just see. Maybe you do need to make a business account. And I don't think it costs anything, or I think you can just make a PayPal business account. So those are a couple things you need to check on first. Anyway, so we're in my PayPal, and this is what it looks like. Obviously, I've blurred out my amount, I've blurred out customer information, but this is what my main screen looks like. And what you're gonna do is go to Tools, and then the multi-order shipping. I've circled it here, the best I could do. And that's where you're gonna go to actually create your labels. And so you're going to, after you click on multi-shipping, then you're going to click on this button over here, Create Shipment. And then you're going to come to a window where it's going to let you put in your information. I don't fill anything up at the top. Obviously, my seller address is in there because that's in my PayPal account, but I don't fill out anything over here where it says order details. I just don't. So all you're really concerned with is making sure your seller information is in there and that your shipping address where you're going to ship to the customer, that's where you're going to put it in. So if you scroll down, you would see this. So this is where you're going to enter the information. And all I do is and then I'm in the Mercari window. I'm sorry, again, I can't show you it side by side windows, but in a second tab, I would have my Mercari up. I would click on my account, and then I go over here to action required. Here I had 3 orders to work on, 3 purchases. And so I just open each of those purchases up in a different tab. So I'd have 3 windows, one for each purchase. And this is what it looks like when you open it up. And again, I blurred out the customer information, but basically you're going to copy and paste each line of the customer information into the fields in PayPal to set up the shipping. So it is a manual process to copy and paste, and I do suggest carefully copying and pasting. Don't retype it, because if you go ahead and make a typo, then you've messed up your label. So I copy and paste it just to kind of cut down on user error, and I copy and paste the customer info from here on the Mercari window to this area of the PayPal window and enter in all of the shipping information. Once the customer's info is in there, I click continue, and then it brings you to like the shipping parameters. So you can set up presets. I have them, but I never use them because they're usually never applicable. So in this case, I had to select priority mail, and actually this, I didn't select it yet. So this is just what it looks like blank. Sorry, again, this isn't a live window. I'm showing you screenshots. So I did priority mail, I did padded flat rate, and I selected that, and then I scrolled down, and I don't fill out anything else. So all I'm basically clicking on is priority or first class, padded flat rate, or entering in the ounces for first class, and I click create shipment. And then if you're done, if you just have one label to do, you click done. If you have more, then you click create new shipment, and it'll put that in there, and then it'll let you create another address. So that's what I did. And I went ahead and put in the customer information. Now I'm going to show you, here's first class, and then I click package thick envelope, and I put in 8 ounces. So really all you're worried about are like these 3 fields in this whole window. Once you've got that in, you can go ahead and click done. If you're done with your 2 packages, or if you have another one, you click create shipment. And then once you've done all your packages and you click done, you'll come back to the main window, except now you're going to have checkboxes in blue next to the items that you just made. It will have records of all of the ones that you've done, but the only ones that you're going to be worried about are the ones that you're printing today for this current session. They're going to be checked blue. So over here, it's going to have the customer's shipping address. And if you had filled out order info, that would be here. And then it's going to have your shipping information. If you need to make any edits, you can click edit and change it and recalculate it and do whatever you need to do. But the next step basically is they're telling you, here I had done 3 orders. So it was $14.79 for 3 orders, and then you'd want to click review and pay. Now, before we do that, I'm just going to point out, so like this one down here is a first class for 8 ounces, and it's $3.28. So I'm pretty sure up to 8 ounces, Mercari is $4.25. Again, it's been a while since I've used their labels once I figured out that I could do it more cheaply this way. So there you're saving about $1. This top one is 12 ounces, and it's $3.96. So on here, you're not saving that much. So it really does depend on, you know, how big your packages are, what you're shipping, and all that kind of thing. Again, I'm primarily clothing, so it's going to be first class or padded flat rate for the most part. Every once in a while, I'll have something that's going to go priority because it's a big bulky item and it's over a pound and cannot go in a padded flat rate, which is my favorite when it's over a pound. So your amount that you can save can range, but it's going to be about $1 all the way to like 25 cents. When you're doing a padded flat rate, I believe on PayPal it's $7.55. And so that is a good savings, because when you're over a pound on Mercari, you need to go, I think, to, you can do FedEx, or you can do something else, maybe USPS also. But what is it? No, maybe it's just FedEx when it's over a pound. I forget. But again, I do this, so I don't remember the labels. All I know is whatever it was when I initially chose to do this, which was back in March of 2019. I've been doing it this way since March of 2019. It was less expensive. So, you know, you're going to pay for a padded flat rate on here $7.55, and that I thought was cheaper than Mercari, which if it is compared to the FedEx, that's $9.90. So that's a significant savings. So if you're into priority, So like today I had to ship a cardigan and it was almost 2 pounds. So I did it actually, I took ship on your own off and switched it to the FedEx one because FedEx is $9.90 and the USPS through PayPal is probably going to be about $10. So those are the only times where the FedEx option would possibly be cheaper. So do keep that in mind. It does depend on what you're shipping. But for the most part, if you're shipping padded flat rate or you're shipping first class, PayPal is going to be a cheaper option for you, anywhere from 25 cents to $1 per item or more. So anyway, back to this. Click review and pay. Again, these are screenshots. I don't know what else I was showing you in here. Looks like it's the same thing. So when you click review and pay, you are going to get taken to your pay screen, and I have my Visa linked in with my, this is my business credit card. I have it linked in with my PayPal account for charges that I make through PayPal to a credit card. And so it's going to charge $14.79 to my credit card, and we're going to click pay. And then it's going to tell you that you did 3 orders, you paid, and click done. And then you're going to be taken back to your screen, except instead of telling you need to pay, now it's going to tell you need to print. So you can print right over here, and you can print your 3 shipping labels. In addition, you want to make sure that you're paying attention to your tracking numbers right here. So in this area, because you're going to want to copy and paste these tracking numbers into your Mercari order to prove that you've shipped it and have that tracking take place. That's very important because if something goes wrong with that, they don't have that tracking information, you're not really going to have a leg to stand on with the customer, with the buyer, or any issue that goes on. So make sure that you're copying and pasting that tracking info in there. I'll show you how to do that. So you select it all. Again, I blocked it out. I don't know if you can look up tracking numbers. I guess you can once they're done. I don't know. So you just select it, and then you're going to go to your order, and you're going to click OK, item shipped. And when you click that, it's going to let you pick a carrier and copy and paste your tracking number in, and then you click notify buyer. So normally, if you're using the Mercari shipping label, all you have to do is click I shipped it, thanks so much, goodbye. With this, you're going to say I shipped it, you're going to select your carrier, paste your tracking number, and click notify buyer. So it's 3 extra clicks. It's really not that big of a deal. It takes 2 seconds. And then it says thanks for shipping the item. So now you have your proper tracking number in there, so everything can be going according to plan. I always copy the tracking first before I print anything, just to make sure that I know that that's done. Then I print, so you're going to select this, and then it's going to bring you to the Pitney Bowes like label printing kind of thing. So it kind of looks like eBay's thing, but eBay's is eBay's platform basically, and then this is this. I mean, they might be connected, but this is the way it is through PayPal. And so usually it'll go to this screen, and then on my computer, like, it automatically opens another screen which looks like this with your actual label, and that's how I print it. You can have it set up to print to your Dymo if you have that. If not, you just print like normal to your regular printer. But I have it set up for the Dymo. So that's start to finish, like the actual step-by-step, click-by-click at this point in time, August 2019, of how it works. Again, it takes a little bit of extra time than just shipping through Mercari. So for you, if you have a lot of sales and time is more important to you than the money, then go ahead and keep using Mercari shipping labels. Just know that you're possibly overpaying by 25 cents to $1 or more per package, depending on the kind of packages you have going out. For me, I only have a few a day. So $2 or $3 per day over the week adds up, over the month adds up, and I just don't want to give that extra money to Mercari just for shipping when I can click myself and do it. If I was really getting to the point where I was having as many sales on Mercari as I do on Poshmark or something like that, then perhaps I would change it and just eat the 25 cents or $1, just for the fact that I don't have to sit here and copy and paste everything. It does get a little annoying, but it takes usually less than 5 minutes to do it all. So in the grand scheme of things, it's not that big of a deal, and I like knowing that I'm not overpaying for shipping. Now, the other kind of bonus tip. Let me just make sure actually on my notes I didn't have anything else to say. Nope. So the big bonus tip, and thanks for kind of sticking through to this. The big bonus tip comes here. Sorry, let me just show you. Is here. So this is my thought. I said to myself when I got my business credit card that I was going to save all of the points that I get on my business credit card for using it to cash in someday to go to Posh Fest or eBay Open or a sourcing trip. So I've been diligently saving all of my credit card points to put towards a trip. There's nowhere near anytime soon that I'm going to get to Posh Fest or eBay Open, maybe next year, but probably not. It'll probably be another year in the future, but a girl can dream. And so I'm saving all these credit card points, saving that money. It's also a nice kind of like emergency fund if for some reason taxes go haywire and I need to pay extra money for taxes or something. I kind of have that money saved and I'm not really thinking about it. And so I try to get as many points as I can. So for me, for my business purchases, I try to put as much as I possibly can on my business credit card. One, for tracking, it keeps it all in one place, but two, because I'm getting the points. And this is a great way to get points on your credit card if you do such a thing. So because every day I'm paying shipping on Mercari for my, labels, like this day I put $14.79 on my credit card for shipping and I got those points on my credit card and that's great. If I paid for the label through Mercari, it's coming out of the earnings that they have yet to pay me. So if the client paid $30, customer, client, whatever, client paid $30 and they take out your shipping fee, they take out the seller fee, and then they pay you the money. It's just basically you're getting paid less, which is fine. I'm still paying it here, but here I get the points on my credit card, whereas when I'm doing it through Mercari, I'm not. So that's another just kind of hidden added bonus that I feel good where it's worth doing the clicking around because I'm kind of shuffling money into this secret savings account that I have, either for future Posh Fest or in case something goes completely awry with my taxes. So to me, that's worth it to know that I have little bits of money that I'd be paying anyway going into, my little stash. So that's my hidden secret bonus tip. That's how I ship everything on Mercari. I hope this was helpful to you. If for some reason I've confused you or I didn't mention something, leave it in the comments below because I can always make a follow-up if I've really mucked this up. But I feel like I did an okay job with doing the screenshot step by step and kind of explaining to you why I do this and how I do it. But leave me some comments and let me know if there's anything that I missed or if you have any other future questions. Thanks so much and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!